guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Alyssa Workman and I am 24 years old. I have a husband who I've been married to for 5 years. I have a son who is almost 2 and a niece who is going to be turning 14 in October. I wrote down some questions and things like that I'm going to try and answer, and so you guys can get to know me, I can get to know you, kind of thing. See how it goes. The first question I wrote down is, what is my channel going to be about? My channel is mostly going to be about my day-to-day family life kind of thing. I do plan on showing the things that I've been building with woodworking. Occasionally I'll show my side gig with Velveeta and things that I do there. So that's kind of the overall, just my everyday, day-to-day kind of life. What are your favorite things to do? Honestly, I'm a mom of a toddler, so doing my favorite things is very rare, I guess you could say. Some of my favorite things to do are woodworking. I also like to crochet, crafty things, stuff like that. I don't mind going out like hiking or anything like that, so I don't know, I kind of like to do everything in, I don't know. I just like to do everything if I'm up for it, I guess, on the day. Is this the first video you ever recorded? This isn't my first video I've recorded. I recorded a day in the life of a teen toddler mom last week. I haven't put it up or anything like that just because I want to do this intro video first so that you guys get to know me before I start adding more other content and stuff like that. But ever since I was little, you can even ask my mom, I have recorded things. There's some I wish that could disappear from the face of the earth, but I've recorded videos ever since I was little. I've always been into recording videos and things like that. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Honestly, it'd be the hometown where I grew up, but I know my husband doesn't want to live there because it's more of like the deserty type area. Where we live right now is more of just forest everywhere, which I don't mind living here either. And stuff like that, but if I could, I'd live in my hometown. Favorite holiday getaway: beach, mountains, or city? I'd have to say either beach or mountains. I live in a decent sized city, not like Chicago's big, but a pretty big city from what I grew up in and stuff like that. So I'd have to say probably beach or mountains. I know the beach always, like the waves and stuff, always calms me down. I've been to Hawaii and stuff like that, and I loved the beach there and stuff like that. I also love the mountains. When I was in college, I would every day drive up the mountain that I lived by and just sit there and do my homework in like the nature type thing. There was also like a little waterfall right there too, so it's just, I don't know, just has that peaceful sounds and stuff like that. How many siblings do you have? I have 7 siblings. I come from a very big family. I have 3 brothers and 4 sisters. Do you believe in love at first sight? I kind of chuckled while I was writing this down because I don't know why, but when I first met my husband and was talking with him, I don't know why, but I was like, this is the guy I want to marry, even though I only knew him for like 2 minutes. So in a way, I kind of believe in love at first sight, but it depends on the relationship, I guess, or how it progresses and things like that. Short hair or long hair? I obviously have really long hair. I actually just trimmed it like last night or 2 nights ago and stuff like that. I only cut off like a couple inches because I was getting bunch of dead ends, but I love, 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 love long hair. Do you wear makeup every day? No, I do not. This is complete natural. I do not have any makeup on at all. In high school, I was that way. I wore lots of makeup and things like that. But now I kind of don't really have time to sit down and put makeup on or anything like that. So it just sits in the bathroom in a box. So the last thing that made you cry, I kind of wrote this down as a chuckle mom moment. The last thing that made me cry was when a couple days ago my toddler was sitting on my lap and we were playing, and all of a sudden he just comes and just bam, hits his head right on my nose. And you know you're getting your nose hurts, but it just hurt so bad I just started crying. Like, it just hurt. Proudest moment in high school. I will say this, if I could go back in high school and just do the sports, I would be so freaking happy. I love, love, love sports. Volleyball, basketball, track. Those were the things I did all 4 years of high school. We made it to the state finals a couple of times, but we didn't make state. But the whole experience of just doing sports made it worth it for me. I honestly don't know how I passed doing sports, because I don't really feel like there was lots of homework or anything like that I had to do. Like, I felt like I got it done pretty good. So my proudest moment would be all of the sports and stuff like that I did in high school. If you won the lottery, what would you do? Honestly, me and my husband talked about this like a week or two ago, and if it was my choice to do whatever we did with the lottery, I'd honestly pay off our house that we just got. We just bought a house back in December, and so I'd pay that all off and then buy me a horse or, you know, something like that. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. I love the color blue. Always have, probably always will be, and stuff like that. Do you have pets? Yes, I do have pets. There is 2 goats that is in the beginning of this video, and then I also have some fish. I can show them in a later video and stuff like that. So those are the only 2 pets that I have. What talent / skills do you have? My talents, I guess you could say, I can sing. I can somewhat songwrite if I'm in the mood for it. I can play guitar. I woodwork, do woodworking. This is the project I'm working on now, is for my niece. So those are kind of the skills that I do and talents. What's your favorite animal? Obviously a horse. I've always loved horses since I was little. Whenever someone asked if I wanted to ride their horse, I was like, yes, I want to. So I'd always, ride horses and stuff like that. Do you have any studies? I wrote this down because I didn't know quite what it meant, but I'm guessing I know what it means. I do have a high school diploma, and I also do have an associate's in general studies and a bachelor's in marriage and family studies. My original goal, I guess you could say, was to become a veterinarian because I love animals. The first semester of doing like veterinary type work and stuff like that, I just couldn't grasp some of the things that they taught. So I kind of talked with my husband and was like, maybe this isn't for me, something like that. So I switched it to marriage and family studies. This is something I'm very passionate about. I love helping families, stay together if they can, or I know some families can't be fixed. I'm not saying I'm gonna force people together to fix whatever they have. I know some things like that, it just doesn't work. But I love helping people with their relationships and stuff like that. I don't have any like therapy or counseling degree or license or anything like that, so I'm not a professional in that way, but I just love helping people, give them advice, you know, from me. Are you used to speaking to a camera? Not really. Not used to recording things or anything like that. But I want to try and become more comfortable speaking to a camera. Right now it's just my iPhone that I am recording on until I can buy myself a better camera. How often do you plan to publish videos? I did this one because I know a lot of YouTubers that I watch, they sit here and say, hey, here's my set schedule. And I want to really try and stick to a schedule of just posting like twice a week. So like on Tuesdays and Thursdays is what I want to try and do, is post videos on those days and try and get in the groove of things before I, you know, post, you know, for Vlogmas or something like that, you know, where it's like every day kind of thing. So I want to try just posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays and see how it goes from there. Are you going to show your real personality, or are you a character? I'm going to try my best to show my real self. I know there's some things I can't share on YouTube just because of the situation and stuff like that is. So when it comes to those things, I might be a little bit of a character, but I really do want to show my live personality, my live life. I don't want to sit here and, you know, like make videos, if that makes sense. I want to show who I really am and hopefully be able to help people and, you know, help them get through whatever they're going through, or I don't know, just show that they're not alone. I do have a couple of videos that I've been thinking about making because I know they're kind of topics that you don't really talk about and stuff like that. So I know I want to make some of those videos to help you guys more feel like, you know, you're not alone in what you're going through. I know every situation is different for everybody, but to somehow relate to what I'm going through, or, you know, something like that. Anything else? If you have any more questions, definitely comment below. I am more than welcome, or more than happy to sit here and answer your questions. If you have any ideas for vlogs or anything like that, let me know and I can definitely try and fit them in. I haven't like set out anything specific on what I want to video or anything like that, aside from day-to-day and probably like videos of like a tour of our house, tour of our property and stuff like that. There's a couple of other videos that I've been kind of thinking of, but if you have any ideas that you would want to see or anything like that, then definitely comment below, or message me. I will have my Facebook, Instagram and stuff like that down below, so you guys can also message me there. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.